Council doesn't work when two members spend 4 years running against the mayor. Look at the new shopping complex. That's what happens. Rick Hamilton has worked with past councils successfully to make your city work and grow. Now's the time to move past the broken council and build a department store. This is a turning point. Re-elect Rick Hamilton. Steady hand. Secure future. Paid for by the committee to re-elect Rick Hamilton for mayor. Just like you, Rick Hamilton is sick of the negativity, the poison blogs and coffee shop trashing of your city. These people are the ones guiding and animating Rick's opponents. Their demeaning attacks run down your city, its heritage and its future. It's hurting investment and our growth. This election, consider what's at stake and ask if you want their negativity and their agents on council to get stronger. Just look at the damage they've done in only 4 years. You want your city to move forward and the negativity to stop. Why should a small group of negative, destructive people be allowed to put everything in jeopardy? The bloggers have made their choice for council. Rick's opponents just say they're the positive ones. But look where they get their support from. That tells the story. You live in Elliott Lake for its peace, tranquility, and beauty. You're dedicated to Elliott Lake, and you want the demeaning of your city, its people, and heritage to stop. Rick's opponents are supported by a highly motivated group who've proven the damage they can do. This is a turning point, a time to stand up for your roots, friends, and heritage, your city. It's time like never before to protect your equity, mortgage, and everything you've invested here. If you sit this election out, you're only supporting the negative, destructive protest vote. And it's no time for a protest vote. It's time to thoughtfully consider what's at stake, the seriousness of what this means to you, your future, and the future of your city. You know who's guiding Rick's opponents. Now, you can take control, silence their negativity, the trashing of your city, and direct it toward a brighter future. Your roots and investments are really on the line. Rick Hamilton is the safe choice, the proven and positive choice. Re-elect Rick Hamilton. Steady hand, secure future. For the past 15 years, Rick Hamilton served this city as a member of council, 8 of those as your mayor. The past 4 years have been by far the most challenging, not just for Rick, but for all of us. At this time, our city needs his experience more than ever. Let's put the last council behind us and get back to the good work that we all know has to be done. This is about our future. Rick has a long track record of working to make the city grow and prosper. And he can tell you the last 4 years have been especially challenging. Being a member of council is an exercise in learning to battle through difficult issues. From doctor recruitment, waterfront development, and improving quality of life, every council that Rick served on has strengthened our community, managed its finances, and maintained healthy reserves. Our city has had its challenges, but it was always a model for financial health, meeting its citizens' needs, and forward motion. And Rick is so proud of the work that he's done over the last 15 years. For many years, time and again, he proved to his fellow citizens that he could work with council to provide both leadership and a clear vision, as well as a plan that he could make work. Despite the political battles along the way, Rick Hamilton always kept council focused as they worked together to make our city a better place to live, work, and play. We all want life to return to normal and for our investments to be safe. Rick, like everyone else, has had enough of the discord caused by negativity. A negative attitude only harms our community, and Rick asks all of us to reject the voices of negativity and restore our good spirit. Reject the mean-spirited takeover of the city's agenda and refuse to give in to such attitudes. In the past, Rick says we built all of our successes on the can-do, positive outlook of hard-working citizens, and our future still lies in our ability to bring positive-minded people together. After all, we've all chosen Elliott Lake as our home for its peace and beauty, and for the quiet enjoyment of our lives. It's necessary that we restore calm and tranquility, and Rick knows the majority of citizens are sensible and will look to this election as a turning point. This is a crucial time, a time for reason and a steady hand to make serious decisions regarding our lives and investments. In the term ahead, there's much to do. No doubt you watched in frustration as you witnessed the present council struggle to get on with the city's business. And Rick was not pleased with the delays in the shopping complex by council's attempt to remove the library. With a new council, Elliott Lake can regain its lost focus, get back on track, and move toward a brighter future than this city has ever known. We know what needs to be done. We've done it before. Rick feels your uncertainty. It's in every conversation he has with you, and he knows there's a lot at stake. Rest assured that senior services and quality of life programs will be foremost in his plans, as well as ensuring that our young people can raise their families right here at home. Rick Hamilton believes his opponent's vision for our city is risky, and he's asking for your support because you know what he can do, where his priorities are, and that his vision for the future is about building on our strengths. This is a turning point. Re-elect Rick Hamilton for mayor. Steady hand, secure future. Some say our city's in a downturn and it's time to shrink, pull back, and just manage our failure and decline. They say we should get rid of our professional administrator. This current council has been unable to replace the Chief Administrative Officer, or CAO, because Rick's opponents agree with that view. Imagine, they've refused to replace the CAO since April of this year. But without a CAO, this power could very easily be misused. It's inefficient, leads to bad management, terrible decisions, and is no way to run a city. Rick Hamilton favors a professional administration. And come October 27th, when a new council sits and we put this council behind us, he'll guarantee that this city is run properly by a professional CAO. Rick believes in teamwork, professionalism, and moving forward. He rejects the negative talk of decline and has a bright vision for a future that's better than ever. You know, and Rick knows, that this is a crucial time, one for reason and a steady hand to make serious decisions regarding our lives and investments. This is a turning point. Re-elect Rick Hamilton. Steady hand, secure future. White Mountain is a $1 million drain. They want your money to keep operating, to continue competing with private developers. This hurts you and your city. They say it'll make money, but they just keep handing you bills for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Enough. This is a turning point where the burden is lifted. Re-elect Rick Hamilton. Steady hand. Secure future. Paid for by the committee to re-elect Rick Hamilton for mayor. This election is about your very future. Rick Hamilton has served you for 15 years and has a track record of improving health services, the economy, and your quality of life. You can choose that experience. It's the best way to protect your equity, roots, and all you've invested. This is no time for on-the-job training. It's time for experience. This is a turning point. Re-elect Rick Hamilton. Steady hand. Secure future. Paid for by the committee to re-elect Rick Hamilton for mayor.